The time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Taking on a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Championship at stake. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Inside deals now from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The Gamecocks churn out another first down.
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, it's play action. The sure hands. It's Barber. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Has the first down and more. Breaking free at the 35.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a good throw off the play fake.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
The pass rush closing in. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Crucial moment early in this national championship game. Can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Turns it loose downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Gets the first and still running. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and 10 now for the offense. Running back with the football. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick dart to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. He's going to hand this off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Now it's second down here. Defense not pressing this time. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance to gain. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Let's it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. On the run, it's Price. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone. After all, this is the national championship.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. I don't think he got in. The big guy's up front just walling him off.
Although he knew he was going to get the snap and sneak it, it just didn't look like he was ready to go. I don't know if the ball ever really got into his hands to give him any momentum. He was driven back on that play.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance. Try to get that touchdown.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Play action here on 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Off the play fake on first down. The pass is caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. A play action, looking to throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Sellers. Quick throw over the middle. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
He's looking deep again. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 20. He just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Irish. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
BAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And the back gets the football. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Throws to the tight end. What a grab! And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. The short hands. It's Bennett. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The pass is complete to the tight end. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on 1st down, but he just dropped it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A direct snap. Breaks into open space. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Gonna run it. It's Price. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Price. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just not.
Catch made down inside the 20. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And now they'll run it on the draw. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
He makes the grab. And he'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays on big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking for his back. Pass not complete. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Handoff from the shotgun.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball's not loose. The defense has it, off and running. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Price. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Fires it to the wideout. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
Running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. To throw, it's Sellers. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
South Carolina, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Gets out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games.
A deep shot to the right. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Back in motion now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision. Picks up some big yards for that first down.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quarterback checks the defensive book, makes some adjustments. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To the air, it's Sellers. Back-to-back deep shots. The ball is picked off.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the line here, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.